This bee was just too lazy. He was already 20 years old, but still didn't know how to build a hive. He spent his days eating and slacking off. One day, the captain caught him. Jack quickly stood up and saluted, but honey stuck to his head. He switched hands in a panic. Now both hands were stuck. The captain was furious. He ordered Jack to finish the entire hive today, or he'd be kicked out of the swarm. Then he left with the others to gather nectar. Jack grabbed a lump of honey, but it was way too sticky. He quickly rolled it into a ball. Still couldn't get it off his hands. He shook his hands hard. Finally, the honey flung off, but it hit the captain right in the face. Jack froze in fear. He rushed over to clean it, but only made things worse. The captain got even angrier, and told Jack to step aside. Then he took some pollen from his pocket, rubbed it on his hands, and easily cleaned off the honey. Jack was inspired. He copied the captain, covered his hands in pollen. Now the honey didn't stick anymore. Excited, Jack began building. Soon he shaped the first part of the hive, but it quickly collapsed. He got frustrated. Then he had an idea. He found some branches, stuck them into the ground for support, but the honey still melted. Angry, he grabbed the branches to throw them, but noticed something. When the honey was fanned by his wings, it started to harden. Jack immediately flapped his wings over the honey, and finally built his first hive. At that moment, the captain showed up. Jack ran over and high-fived him, but the captain pointed behind. There were still many hives left to finish, and said if Jack didn't finish them, he wouldn't get any food. Jack got back to work non-stop. After a long while, he collapsed from exhaustion. When the captain returned, he was stunned. In front of him stood a massive hive, something none of them had ever accomplished. And for the first time, the captain seriously praised Jack.